Are you ready for a game-changing addition to the San Francisco 49ers? Picture this. A cornerback so skilled, he's been dubbed probably the best zone coverage cornerback in the draft. That's right, folks. As speculation swirls around the upcoming draft, we've got an exciting projection that could reshape our secondary for the better. This potential standout from Texas is poised to bring elite instincts and blazing speed to the 49ers defense, aiming to fill a crucial role and elevate our game to new heights. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. John Costco from Pro Football Focus just dropped a bombshell with his latest mock draft, and it's got me buzzing as a dedicated San Francisco 49ers fan. In a surprising twist, he predicts that instead of shoring up the trenches, our beloved 49ers will snag Jahdae Barron, the standout cornerback from Texas, with the 11th overall pick. This news is sparking conversations, and I can't help but dive into the implications of such a move. Now, let's talk about our current situation at cornerback. Deommodore Lenoir and Renardo Green are holding down the fort. Lenoir, in his 5th year, brings that much-needed experience, while Green showed flashes of brilliance in his rookie season, finishing with a coverage grade of 74.3, the best among our defensive backs. But Costco believes that it's time to elevate our secondary, and Barron could be just what the doctor ordered. His coverage rating of 91.1 is nothing short of impressive, placing him 2nd among all FBS cornerbacks in 2024. Barron's stats speak volumes. We're talking about 67 tackles, 11 passes defended, and 5 interceptions over 16 games. Those numbers aren't just good, they're elite. It's clear that this kid knows how to make plays when it counts. And let's not overlook his performance. At the NFL Scouting Combine, a 40-yard dash in 4:39 seconds, a vertical leap of 88 centimeters, and a broad jump that shows he can cover ground quickly. That level of athleticism combined with his instinctual play makes him a rare find. Costco describes Barron as a versatile defensive back, and I can't help but agree. The term versatile gets thrown around a lot, but Barron embodies it. He possesses the skills to excel as a safety or cornerback, and he can even play nickel. Imagine the complications he could introduce to opposing offenses, especially in schemes like cover 3 or quarters-heavy setups. This versatility could be a game-changer for our defense. But here's where it gets interesting. While some fans might argue that we should be focusing on the offensive line or another pressing need, I see the logic in bolstering our secondary. Yes, we could grab a solid offensive tackle, but if we can secure a player of Barron's caliber, it could pay dividends down the road. Strengthening our pass defense could make life easier for our front 7, allowing them to pin their ears back and get after the quarterback. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. Part of me thinks we need to solidify the lines, but the other part recognizes the potential impact Barron could have on our defense. Adding a player like him could redefine our secondary and elevate our defense to new heights. I genuinely believe that if we go this route, it could set us up for success in the coming seasons. The 49ers have a chance to build something special, and each strategic move in the draft is crucial. Barron's addition could help us compete not just in our division but on a national level. We're talking about playoffs, Super Bowl aspirations, the whole 9 yards. So, what do you think? Is this the right path for our team? I want to hear your opinions down below. Share your thoughts, your hopes, your fears. Let's talk about what this could mean for our beloved 49ers. Brock Purdy, the San Francisco 49ers quarterback, is about to be at the center of one of the most critical contract extensions in recent memory. Team owner Jed York recently shared some insights about the ongoing negotiations, and let me tell you, as a diehard 49ers fan, this is a topic that's stirring up quite a bit of emotion. York emphasized that they see Purdy as a long-term partner, which is music to our ears. After all, Purdy was the last pick in the 2022 draft, and now he's poised to become a cornerstone of this franchise. Last season, despite the team finishing 4th in the NFC West with a disappointing 6-11 record, Purdy shined, throwing for 3,864 yards, 20 touchdowns, and only 12 interceptions. Those numbers don't just scream potential, they shout, franchise quarterback. So, what does this mean for the team's future? The 49ers are clearly making a commitment to Purdy, indicating they are ready to make sacrifices to ensure they can meet his demands. But here's where it gets complicated. Purdy's specific contract demands are still under wraps, And while York assures fans that they can pay him, the reality is that every dollar spent on Purdy could mean less for other critical positions on the roster. York mentioned that he's not directly involved in the negotiations, which is probably a good thing. It allows the football minds in the organization to focus on the numbers and strategy, without the distraction of ownership's influence. But, as a passionate fan, I can't help but wonder if this is the best approach. Do you think this was the right decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, you want the owner to trust his team, but on the other, his insights could provide a unique perspective in these negotiations. The 49ers are clearly all in on Purdy. They recognize that he can be the face of the franchise moving forward, and that's a sentiment echoed by many fans. However, the sacrifices that York alluded to are concerning. The team needs to strike a balance between securing Purdy and maintaining the rest of the roster. The last thing we want is for the 49ers to find themselves in a situation where they have an elite quarterback but lack the weapons around him to succeed. It's a delicate dance, and I'm anxious to see how it unfolds. Purdy's journey since being drafted has been nothing short of remarkable. From being the last pick in the draft to leading the team as their starting quarterback, he's already carved out a unique place in 49ers history. The fans have rallied behind him, and the energy surrounding his potential extension is palpable. We want to see him succeed, not just for himself, but for the entire franchise and its passionate fan base. This is a pivotal moment for the 49ers. A successful negotiation could set the tone for years to come, impacting not just Purdy's career, but the overall direction of the team. If they can lock him in, it sends a message to other players that the 49ers are committed to building a winning culture. Conversely, if the negotiations falter, it could lead to uncertainty that might ripple through the locker room. So, I want to hear from you, the fans. What are your thoughts on this situation? Are you confident that the 49ers will reach an agreement that works for both sides? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. As we continue to follow this unfolding story, remember that every decision made in these negotiations will have consequences for the team's future. The stakes are high, and we're all invested in seeing our 49ers return to glory. If you're as passionate about the 49ers as I am, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things 49ers. And make sure to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep the conversation going. And as always, go Niners.